Back to Bill's workbench. I have Mini Z clone crawler on the bench today. We're going to take this thing all apart. We're going to see about 3D printing a new plate here to put a battery on, a plate in the back to put the radio on. I have all of the great parts ready to go for this. I have a servo, either this one or this one. We'll figure out which one fits better. I have a radio to go there to hook to my nice big radio, and I have a electronic speed control. And I had all of these parts laying around from other little things, so yeah, I'm excited to get started on this little thing. I want to get this. The goal on this thing is to get it running with the big radio so that I can control its speed. As you saw in the last video, the speed on this thing, well, it's fast, but it's too fast in reverse. Like all of the crawlers these days, it's way too fast in reverse. So I want to get that resolved. Everything else is going to be changed out on it. So yeah, we'll get down to one radio. Tired of carrying around 16 different radios with me when I go out to play. And we'll get it to the LiPo batteries, and we'll get it on a real radio. That's the goal for this one today. It's gonna take some work, but yeah, that's what we do. So let's get started in ripping this thing apart. No idea how to do this. Let's see. Do the instructions say how to replace the radio? Probably not. Oh, they have parts about taking it all apart. There's all of the, that's this piece right here. So we can see the servo is actually molded into that same piece. So I am going to have to replace the servo. Well, enough with this. Let's stop reading the factory manual. Let's start taking apart. And I need to get a thingamabobber. I might even change the screws out to 2mm or 2.5mm screws. We'll see how that goes, because I like those better than these kinds of screws, but that's me. And I think that's about all I need. Oh, I need to undo that servo link right there. Servo link screw has a big end on it. I think I can just use the screwdriver to pop that off of there. Yes, I can. Look at that. Okay. Looks like we've got a screw here, here, and there. So let's undo those. Right, there's 6 screws undone. Look at that, it comes right out. There's the bumper, in case you want to get bumpy. Oh, look at that. These little things pop out. It's pretty neat. Alright, so there's that. Here is that piece. I'm going to undo this. These are silicone wire, and it's good. Remember, black is always negative. Let's get the radio out of there. That looks like 1, 2, 6 screws on that radio as well. Yep. And the bumper came off. Put that aside. Radio comes out now, and the transmission, the wire goes around and underneath the transmission. I know, it comes right out because I clipped them. Alright, let's get screwed up right there, so let's unscrew those. I'm interested to take apart this radio to see if it has Kyosho on it. Alright, so there is the truck, rolling chassis-ish, ready to go. These are metal, by the way. The frame rails on there. It's a Kyosho, man. Makes me feel guilty a little bit by not buying the real one. Let's open up this radio. Alright, so here is the radio in case you are interested. I'll zoom in. Alright, orientation. There it is. I'll have detailed pictures up somewhere. I'll put them in the link. There's the part number right there, the ZJHJ001-RX, revision 1.2. And there's the servo. Oh, way too close. There's the servo. Let's unscrew that and take it apart because I'm never going to use this for anything. So we have 3 wires going to the potentiometer and 2 wires going to the motor, which is interesting. I would have thought the thicker wires would have went to the motor, but they don't. The 2 thinner wires do. Easy. Yeah. Interesting. Intriguing. There's all the gears inside, in case you're interested in looking. All plastic. Everything's plastic these days. I don't know. Plastic is such a plastic isn't the bad thing it used to be back when I was a kid. Plastics have gotten much better. All this is going away. And we got to figure out how to get this, and have a battery from this. Have a battery from this thing, which would work quite well for this. That is a weird connector. I'll have to change that connector out right here. Well, that's okay. So this is the battery I want to use, and that would fit just nicely right there. I think I have a bigger battery too. And then this is the speed control and motor. So that will fit. All right, let's see if we can find something to 3D print that'll fit in this already. We'll look on Thingiverse and Printable. And when I find it, I will come back and show you what I found.